The Missionary movie, I watched it. It's like you guys, by the way, for people who don't know, there's like a 12-minute movie that you guys dropped.
Yep.
And if you love Dexter, which I do, did you watch Dexter?
I fucking love that show. I'm mad that shit discontinued.
No, did you see they
brought it back?
They dropped, first of all, they dropped a new Dexter like 2 years ago. He survives. And then his son, his son, remember his little boy?
Yeah.
His son's grown. So he finds his son. His son kills him I can't.
Oh, come on now.
Anyway.
Oh, fuck it. You know I love that shit.
So listen, there's a Dexter prequel that comes out Sunday.
Well, I hope I did enough of my acting in this.
No, but you guys
movie.
have this fucking hilarious 12-minute mini movie where you
with it?
Oh, it was, bro, we were driving over here watching it and like we laughed out loud like 3 times. You had the one-liners. Like when you came like Dr. Dre. You're like, I don't like that shit. But you guys are like in this fucking movie like I guess would you say mercenary, like killing bad people?
We hitmen that make hits.
Hitmen that make hits. It was a nice metaphor, but it was very Dexter-like.
Yeah, because we take care of the bad guys, so to speak. As kids, we always watched the Spider-Man, Superman fight crime, and
like y'all smoke a fucking pedophile like off the rip.
Yeah, see, we fight crime in a different way. We do things that the law don't do.
How fun was that? And like who wrote like you had some one-liners in there that were fucking hilarious. Like you just over here smoking and shit, and you're like, oh, I'm trying to fix the smell.
Well, that's about when me and Dre get together and we find a great director like Dave Myers who really understands us.
Oh, that was Dave Myers directed. He was like one of the greatest video directors. It felt like some shit. Like when I was like, it felt like some guilty conscious shit. Yeah.
Plan. So when we all get together, we don't have no problem with being funny and being hard at the same time because we know what people love from us. Like me and Dre always know that people love us when we make records together and we rap back and forth, but when we ever in something cinematically, they love when we at odds. They love when we did The Wash.
The Wash was so good.
Come on, my nigga, like just the banter between me and him, like this person, that person, but we always love each other, but we always have arguments, misunderstandings, and disagreements that are funny. They're never too serious where it's like, man, they don't really like each other. Be like, oh, that shit was funny as a motherfucker.
And then at the end, the dude with the Eminem Jordans and then 50 Cent shit. You're like, cuz those are $4,000 or $40,000. Let's take that. And then it ends with 50 Cent's drop. It was great.
Dr. Dre a bad motherfucker, ain't he?
Did he write that?
Dr. Dre is a bad motherfucker, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. When it comes to him and Snoop Dogg, he always make me look the best. He make me sound the best. Like it looked like all the lines and all the shit look like, man, that nigga Snoop Dogg. But this is his mind knowing this is what you're supposed to say.
He got to write a movie for y'all.
Thank you. Say it loud.
Please.
I told him that. I called him last night because he was like, if we do a movie, we need to get acting coaches for. And I'm like, nigga, I don't need no motherfucking acting coach. Nigga, I'm in the game.
You just got to play yourself, Snoop.
No, but then he was like, this how dope he is. We do need acting coaches because these are going to be roles that no one has ever thought of.
Oh.
So he thinks like that. He ain't thinking about like what you see right now in that 12-minute movie. We wouldn't even extend that.
That shit was
great. We would
go
somewhere else.
When's the last time you watched Bones?
Jimmy motherfucking Bones.
I had that shit on VHS
about 3 years ago.
Yeah, I just wonder because like that was like your first time, and like I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't a great movie.
To me, it was. Because, let me tell you why it was great.
It was like a hood classic. Though.
Let me tell you why it was great. I got to act with Pam Grier, huh?
Oh yeah,
for 3 months in Canada, and then I got to work with Ricky Harris. So the cast, Clifton Powell.
Yeah,
the cast helped me to become a better actor. Like everything is steps and stages. Like
Bones was before Baby Boy, right?
Yeah. So when you're challenged with working with great actors and a great cinematographer. Ernest Dickerson directed that movie, who did Juice, did all the Spike Lee shit. He was the cinematographer. So working with those quality of people helped me to take my shit serious. Because before that, I was just playing Snoop Dogg. I would just go do a regular role and just do some basic shit. After that, my roles began to take on like more depth, and I got serious about learning my lines and doing characters that were not me, that were so distant from me that you would believe that I was actually that person on screen.
I mean, yeah, you're like one of the all-time movie assholes in Baby Boy, for sure.
I know, right? Would you let me watch your kids?
If it's the Snoop and Underdogs, sure. I don't know about Baby Boy Snoop.
The underdog Snoop and the baby boy Snoop.
It's like if the Baby Boy Snoop evolved, grew up, and like got his shit together.
Yeah, that's who he is. Yeah. He just moved out of Yvette's house and now he coaching Little League football, talking shit.
For sure, man. Well, look, I appreciate you for sitting down with me, man. Yo, album is dope. Can't wait to see what else you got up your sleeve, Snoop. This is my bucket list interview. I've always said the one interview, Snoop. So
scratch that off your bucket list, bootleg kid.
I hope it's not the last one, man.
This ain't no bootleg interview either. This is a real motherfucking interview.
500th episode.
That's why I said it ain't bootleg. It's real.
My guy, Snoop Dogg. Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you, love boy.
Fire.